Welcome guys. So before the video starts, I just want to tell you thank you for all the support recently. Well, always, but I really thank you guys because we reached 300 subs on YouTube and 1,900 followers on Twitch and like 340 members on Discord. It's just been amazing the support you guys have given me. Um, Anyway, I just want to show this video, highlight the damage part for Thunder. I got a 370k game to show you. It's basically HE only, but anyway, maybe you might enjoy it. I don't know. It was this game actually was on stream on my 24-hour stream done on the I think Sunday, the 27th of December. It was a great stream. A lot of you guys showed up. We got raided a bunch on Twitch by a lot of CCs and a lot of streamers on Twitch, so it was amazing. We basically had a 500 viewer average, which was crazy. The overwhelming amount of support from everyone. I thank everyone for coming to watch. But well, anyway, I'm gonna show you the damage part of the video. Then you have some AP sections where I'm gonna show you me getting some AP damage with the Thunder. So it's not just an HE video. Don't worry. But that's after the replay. Well, and the commander build and modules are at the end of the video. And well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Alright. Hello and welcome to the Thunder commentary on Ocean. So I've recently, well, I've had Thunder for quite a while actually. I mean, I got it when basically it came out. I bought it with Steel, but I never really played it like too much. I just played it for like maybe around 80 games before the last week, and well, I don't know. I just put it there, set it aside, and just played other ships. But recently, I picked this thing back up just to like play it around, and oh my god, this ship is disgusting. Like actually disgusting. I mean, I knew it's disgusting. Playing against this ship is actually the worst experience in the game right after like playing against aircraft carriers. So we have kind of an inside joke on my stream actually in our clan right now that we started calling Thunder an aircraft carrier with HE bombs and AP bombs because the shells are so strong on this thing. It's actually crazy. So basically, I'm just gonna show you this replay really quick here. It's like 20 minutes long. It's a full duration game on Ocean. It's a 6 battleship game with a carrier. This is the perfect matchmaking ever for a Thunder to get damage. This is the perfect matchmaking. Like, you can't get any better than this, I think. Maybe if you get more battleships, but I don't think you can actually get more than 6 battleships nowadays, unfortunately. So this is actually probably the best matchmaking a Thunder can possibly get, and on the best map for a Thunder. This is the best map for this ship, Ocean. And that's because this ship can sit in the open, angled away, and it basically never dies. It actually never dies. It'll never get citadel, nothing. It just sits there and shoots basically HE all game. This match, I think I only shoot HE, so, I mean, okay, there you go. So we shot the Slava for around 12, 11,000 with HE, by the way. Some battleships suffer to do that with AP on ships like that. So, and we also get a fire which ticks and does. I mean, look, we're already on 16,000. Now, this match made me really sad at the end because you'll see my aim. It's actually not good this match. Like, if I had better aim, this could have been a 400k game, I would say. But this is just very disappointing. My aim was just not on point this game. So we're just chilling here. So my positioning this game, I decided to stay very passive, very passive. This is what you need to do in this ship. Stay very passive, just sit in the back. Because remember, you can't go brawl in this thing. It's not a brawly type ship. The armor is not bad, but it doesn't allow you to brawl because the Citadel got raised just like the Conquerors did, and you also don't get the super heal. You get a normal, you get a 17k heal, which is still really, really strong on this ship, but it's not a Conqueror heal. But I'll describe the differences between this and Conquer later on, because there are quite a fair amount of differences between the two ships. And in my opinion, I think Thunder is way more overpowered than Conquer is, that's for sure. Anyway, we're just trying to shoot things, set things on fire, trying to set everything on fire, farming the damage. It's quite a boring replay, I would say, but I just want to highlight this one just to show how overpowered this ship is compared to other battleships. Like so, look. So, unfortunately, I think I missed like 2 shots so far. I mean, these shots are 0 damage shots, which is really sad. These are the shots that will make a difference in the end game, unfortunately. Cleveland. I don't even look at that. I honestly I trust my team enough. We have 3 battleships up there. Cleveland will die, guaranteed. The biggest thing that's kind of scaring me on Ocean in a battleship, any battleship, is that Asashio over there, because that Asashio has basically invisible torpedoes, which do almost I think 20k to me every torpedo. So I eat 4 and I almost die, but I'll eat 5, 6 and I die guaranteed. So I just need to not be close enough to that guy where I'll get dev struck or something. Luckily, we do have our div mate here, BFK, in the Friesland, and he has Hydro, so he's gonna be spotting torpedoes for us. He's doing the spotting work this game. He's just chilling there. Just just shooting, just chilling. I don't know. This game is relatively boring, but I mean, this ship can do this every game. This isn't just Ocean. I recently, so I've played this thing on my 24-hour stream. I don't know if you heard about that. I did stream for 24 hours on Sunday the 27th of December till Monday the 27th of December. But anyway, I played like 7, 8 Thunder games and I broke 300k 4 times, and this is one of those games where I broke 300k. I think for the night I was averaging, over 9 games, I was averaging 272,000 damage. And that's an average over 9 games in this ship. So, yeah, I mean, tell me what other ship can possibly do that in this game as consistently as this ship. And I'm honestly, I couldn't even tell you another one. I don't even think Conquer could do that. Especially now with its dispersion. Missed another shot. I mean, these. Oh my god. I was so disappointed when I was playing this match. I was really disappointed. Chat was sad. I mean, they, so basically we had a goal on stream. We're basically trying to get 400k. That's the only goal I really want in this game. That's the last thing I really like hyper want in this game, in randoms at least. Just to get a 400k game. It's just basically the goal of any player, because I mean I've broken 300k around like 40 50 times now. It's not as exciting, honestly. So when you when you're just missing that one thing, the 400k game, that's all I want at this point. So I'm just playing this ship right now on stream. The goal was get 400k, but yeah, this was 10 hours in the stream, so my aim was suffering aim. Really bad aim sometimes. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. The thing is, it was inconsistent, and with inconsistency, you can't get 400k. You need a lot of things to go right to get 400k. Dude, look at this HE damage. 8Ks, man. 8k, 8k. I mean, to be fair, I could have shot maybe AP at the Thunder, but looking at the map, he's kind of relatively angled, so it probably wouldn't have done much. Would have just been pens, I guess. So sometimes it's just better to shoot HE and get the fire so you can tick. You can probably farm more damage off of that. 0 damage, unfortunately, but we do get the fire, so it's actually not too bad. If you get a fire and it's perma like that, it's actually not bad. As long as you're getting some damage rolling, because if you're getting no damage rollings, like some of these shots I'm doing, that's bad. Wither. Andrew Cunningham withers. So what this does, sink, burn, destroy, it basically gives you, I think, a 10% reload buff on your ship. So look at our reload right now, plus AR, it's 19 seconds on the Thunderer. And I mean, you can guarantee this every game if you're just setting fires on people. So you're basically guaranteed a 10% reload buff 10 minutes, 8 minutes, even 7 or 5 minutes into a game. I think my record time for a wither with this thing is like 4 minutes. I got a wither in 4 minutes in this thing farming battleships. It's insanely strong. And when you have a 19-second reload, 4 minutes into the game, and you still got 16 minutes to play, you can get some big damage, man. And that's the stuff that has to go through to get a 400k game, unfortunately. So everything has to go right. You need to get. So basically, I think I've listed 5 things you need to get right to get a 400k game, and that's, well, for one, you need the RNG, the fire chance, you need the dispersion, that all falls under RNG. I count it as RNG. You need a really bad enemy team. You need a bad enemy team who can't crush your team too hard. And you also actually need a really bad friendly team. Now, you need a really bad friendly team because you don't want your team to overwhelm the enemy team and just, like, I guess, steal your damage in a way. You want them, I guess, to play slowly. The game needs to play very slowly and needs to go on for the 20 minutes. And then four, category number 4 is good map. Now, what's a good map? Let's say Ocean is probably the best map for damage farming in the Thunder. I don't think there's any other map that compares to Ocean in terms of damage farm for Thunder. Then you have the Okinawas and the open maps. It's just open maps like Okinawa and maybe Warrior's Path, Nord and Northern Lights. Those are really good maps also for damage farming. Even, honestly, even a close range map like Shards isn't too bad because you're gonna tend to miss less shots. And the worst possible maps you can possibly get for damage farming in Thunder are Two Brothers, which is, I think, my least favorite map in the game, and Shards. No, Shatter. So it's Two Brothers and Shatter. Now this is because Shatter and Two Brothers are designed in a way where it splits the team in half. And basically when you spawn on one side of the map, let's say you spawn east on Two Brothers or you spawn east on Shatter, you have to play east or you have to play west. You have to pick one side and you're basically chosen that side for the entire game. And with that, it means you're getting half the damage you're supposed to be getting because you can't shoot the ships on the other side of the map. And on Two Brothers and Shatter, you can't actually sit in the middle of the map, in the middle, like, of the map to shoot both sides because there's these massive islands. Two Brothers, I mean, there's the massive islands. You can get rushed from mid with a destroyer. On Shatter, you have, I think, 4 big islands in the middle, very high islands. You cannot shoot across. So yeah, you have to choose one side and dedicate your game to that one side. Doesn't mean you can't get 300k games, but it's very unlikely you're gonna get a 400k game on those maps unless something crazy happens. Now, so Ocean's really good just because you can sit basically wherever you want in your Thunder, literally wherever you want. Look at the map right now. I can shoot everywhere. And they can never hide behind any islands on this map, like nothing, because there's no islands. So this is the perfect map for Thunder. Honestly, Thunder should never die on this map unless it's like end game and you're trying to get some extra damage, like I do at the end of this game. I do die to try to get maybe some extra damage. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough. But anyway, so the map, that was category number 4. So I've mentioned RNG, dispersion and fires. I've mentioned bad enemy team, bad friendly team, and also a map. Those 4 categories. And the final category, of course, is personal skill and aim. So this game, unfortunately, the only reason I didn't get 400k is because maybe I was 10 hours in the stream. I was extremely tired. I was really excited playing this game. I'm like, oh my god, there's 6 battleships. I need this. And a carrier. This is the best. Like, the carrier is dead right now, so he literally can't do anything to us. It's perfect. Our carrier provides spotting with BFK over here in his freeze, and it's perfect. I'm not shooting the Venezia before someone asks. It's so I can get as much damage as possible, and shooting a Venezia is basically guaranteed 0 damage in the Thunder, because, I mean, for one, it's thin, it's bound to us, and we're very unlikely to get citadels on it, and we can't burn it, so we're just leaving it there. Our team can handle it. We have a Montana on his head, so it's fine. But here we're just we're letting them have B. Honestly, we're letting them have B for the reason that you want the game to be as close as possible, right? So this is 6 minutes left into the game. This Venetia's 3K. He's whatever. I don't really care about the kills. The CV kills him. I wasn't these games that we were playing. I wasn't looking towards kills, man, or PR. I was just looking towards a big damage game. And unfortunately, I mean still a big damage game. Don't get me wrong. 370k is not bad, but it's not 400k, and unfortunately, that's what I wanted. But I'll show you the score screens of some of the better games I had during that night. Out of those 9 games, I'll just show you the 300k ones. We did have like 380s. I mean, the average was 272, so we did have some, I guess, mediocre. You can call them mediocre, but I guess they're not mediocre. Like 240k games. I mean, they're not bad, but they're not the 400k we were required, you know. Now, I mean, I don't know. This is just a game of shooting HE. It's nothing much about it. I mean, this is how you get high damage games. You just sit here in Thunder and you just shoot HE. It's not a difficult ship to play at all. I don't. Anyway, let me start talking about why this ship is overpowered, because I know people are interested to know that, especially since it's gonna get removed very soon from the armory. I think in update 10.0, 10.1, I think 10.1 or 10.2, it will get removed from the armory. And well, I recommend everyone to get this ship, no matter what kind of player you are, a destroyer player, carrier player, cruiser player. I mean, if you're a cruiser player, this is the dream ship. Or a battleship player. This is, honestly, this is a cruiser with armor, like heavy armor. This isn't really a battleship. I mean, the HE output it does is very cruiser-like. And, well, I mean, it has extremely strong AP, don't get me wrong. I'll show you some clips after this game's done, so. Anyway, why is this ship overpowered? Well, let's start with the HE. So, you have probably some of the highest alpha HE rounds in the game. You also have very high HE penetration. I believe it's 114 millimeters of penetration on your HE shells, which means, most importantly, is you pen carrier decks. And since you pen carrier decks, whenever you get a shot on a carrier, you're basically guaranteed damage with HE, unlike normal battleships where they're like, oh, I can't pen that guy anyway, and if I shoot AP at him, I'll just bounce, so why shoot him? Yeah, exactly. So this thing is basically like, what can I compare it to? Well, you know how Yamato overmatches 32? It can do damage to targets that are bowing. Well, this can overmatch battleships or anything with armor up to 114 millimeters and do extremely high damage. And it also, I believe, has a 62% fire chance on its HE shell. So you're basically almost guaranteed fires every shot. And I mean, it's the damage farmer's dream. This is the damage farmer's dream ship. I don't think there's any other ship in this game that can do what this thing does. Anyway, let's talk about the AP shells. What's so good about these AP shells? There's some of the highest alpha AP shells in the game. Like, I think it's 14,900, 14,500, somewhere around those. So it's extremely high alpha. It also overmatches 30 millimeters of armor, so you can overmatch heavy cruisers like the Moine decks and sides, which is, I mean, extremely important nowadays, I guess, in terms of battleships. And, well, high alpha plus overmatchability, you're gonna be able to citadel people and basically death strike them with your front guns, back guns, whenever you want. And also you get really good accuracy on this thing, which means you tend to hit more shells than other battleships for sure. Another important thing about this ship, 24.3 kilometers worth of gun range, stock. That's extremely long range. That's perfectly fine. I think that's second best at tier 10 after the Yamatos and the Shikishimas. This is the same range. And after Republic. And maybe Bourgogne. But, I mean, the 24.3 is extreme gun range. It's exactly like Conquer, so if whoever played Conquer would probably be very used to this style of ship. But anyway, Reload about 22 seconds stock, 22, 23 seconds. Buffed with Cunningham, you're gonna get it down to 10%. That's like 21 seconds. Then you got AR. Let's see what my reload is like right now with this AR. It must be pretty good. Here, honestly, in the game, I mean, 358k. I'm kind of disappointed because I missed so many shots. People in chat were disappointed. I'm very disappointed at it not being a 400k game because that's all I wanted. But let's see here. We only get one kill. This is a really boring game, but I had to feature it and just talk about this ship. I guess you can call it a mini rant, but it's not a rant. I mean, this is a ship in the game that we have to deal with, unfortunately, but yeah. So, oh, yeah. So we have a 16, 17 second reload on a Thunder. That's Stalingrad reload, by the way. And so, let me mention also the concealment on this ship. 12.3 kilometers with a 10-second rudder shift. So, you basically can go dark at will. And you can also just angle away whenever you want. Now, I'll talk about the Citadel later on throughout the stuff, but hopefully I discussed a bit why this ship is kind of overpowered. Not kind of, but very overpowered. Here, I guess a misplay is I should have died. I should have taken as many shells as possible, so I let that fire tick. But it is what it is. This is the game in the Thunder on Ocean. Well, one of them. And then I'll show you some other clips here really quick. So, for score screen number 1, we've got 370k damage, 1 kill unfortunately, 27 fires, and 102 shell hits. So, we basically had a 27% fire chance, but it wasn't really a 27% fire chance because we were hitting areas with already lit fires and other stuff like that. So, it's very hard to calculate what our actual fire chance was. But, I mean, 27 fires is an extreme amount. This was an amazing game in terms of fire chance. But, again, we should have hit way more shells than we actually did. So we get the Dreadnought, we get the High Caliber, we get the Wither. Those are achievements you should be expecting almost every game in the Thunder. Especially if you're running Cunningham. So you get the additional reload with the Wither. So you're trying to look for those Withers as many games as physically possible. For the score screen, for team score, we have, well, I got first place, 2.8k base XP. BFK in the Div in Friesland got 2.1k base XP. And then, I mean, that's about it really. We just got first, 5 plane kills, 1 kill, nothing really much. Enemy Thunder got first, so you can see Thunders really love this map. This is a really good Thunder map. This is probably, as I said, the best Thunder map in the game. There's honestly no other map just like this for Thunder, I think. So for the detailed report, we did we only did 12k to the Massachusetts, but we got the kill. Otherwise, let's look at the Slava here. We did 133k to this man. 133,000 damage to a battleship that is normally only at, I think, 90,000 HP. So we burned through some of his heals. I believe 2-3 heals of his heals, and we just farmed that out. Yamato we did 92k to. Montana we did 67 to. Thunder, enemy Thunder we did 59k to, and Amagi I guess 3k, and then the carrier we just shot down planes. Damage caused to ships, the distribution was 102 HE shells for 182k damage, and 27 fires for 187,000 damage. So combined we get the 370,000 damage for HE only Thunder, as you can see. Very, very overpowered. And well, damage received, we took 161,000 HP. We took a lot of HP, but we took a lot of damage. But we dealt a lot of damage, so I don't mind taking a lot of damage if I'm gonna do a lot of damage. Potential 2.9 million. This is not the tankiest ship in the game, so it's less likely you're gonna get 4 million potential in this ship than any other ship, unless you're getting spammed by Minotaurs or something. Distance traveled, not really too important. Time spent in battle, 19 minutes 45 seconds, which is an extremely long time. So for credits and XP, we made 553,000 credits. This ship, when you buy it straight out of the armory, will give you a tier 10 perma camo, which means straight out of the box you get a 50% reduction in all costs for credits on the ship, and you also get a 20% increase in all earnings to credits on the ship earned. It's just a normal tier 10 perma camo. It doesn't have an additional credit earning bonus. This is just a normal tier 10. It's basically like Conquer with a perma camo because it's a special ship. It's not a premium ship, it's a special ship. Now for XP, I wasn't running any flags whatsoever. 10,000 XP almost and 600 free XP. That's basically without almost any bonuses except for the camo and my bonus flags. But that's what we earned. So these score screens are basically pictures of score screens I've had in the past week playing Thunder. I've played about 30 games in Thunder in the past week. Four of these games are from a session of 9 games, but the other one I played with Potato Quality, my clanmate, and Droko, another one of my clanmates. That's the 356k one. That's the only one that wasn't during the 24-hour stream, but it was still streamed live on Twitch on another day. I do have all the live reactions for these, and I'll put them all in the description down below, and you can watch them individually with live reactions for all 5 of these. But I mean, yeah, so these are these are some 300k games I've had in the past week alone playing Thunder. So yeah, the ship's kind of really strong to farm damage. Alright, so I really wanted to include some of these clips because that commentary was just HE spam. So I wanted to include some AP rounds, not rounds, but more like shots from the Thunder to show you what this thing can do with the AP. I mean, we got a quick snapshot on that Buffalo there for 2 citadels that was about 30,000 damage. It says Dev Strike. It does say 14,000, but that's a bug, unfortunately, with this patch where it just doesn't tell you the exact damage you're actually getting. Here, we just shoot the Yoshino as he was quickly spotted. Turn away. I mean, normal stuff. Look at the accuracy on this thing. Double sit. I mean, if he was healthier, we would have Dev struck him, but yeah. Double sit, we take those. This clip is me shooting only my front guns at the Neptune. That's about, I don't even know. He's pretty far away. He's like 18 kilometers away right now. I shoot only my front guns at him. He's actually 19 kilometers away. And we land 2 sits and Dev strike him off the screen. Now yeah, that's what happens with this ship. You get the god accuracy and, well, this is what happens. Here, we found the Sabuki, spotted by our div mate. Angles away. Not really much he can do. Well, he could angle it completely away, and I probably would have missed, but double sit, Dev Strike. Not Dev Strike. It should have been a Dev Strike. It was actually 20k, but it didn't count as a Dev Strike. I got first blood. Yeah. Alright, so for my commander, I'm running Andrew Cunningham, which means I'm gonna get that 10% reload buff we discussed earlier for a Wither. Every Wither we get that 10% reload buff, which is amazing on the Thunder. It's extreme. I run the same captain on my Conquer, as you can see, specialization Conquer, but Conquer is not as good, unfortunately, because of its dispersion. You get the super heal, so you get to stay a bit closer to enemy ships, but you have to stay closer to actually hit the same amount of shells you're hitting with Thunder. So anyway, to continue on my captain build, priority target, expert loader. Very important to have expert loader because you do want to switch from AP to HE sometimes. AR for the quicker reload, expert marksman, quicker turret reverse, and then jack of all trades just to get that quicker heal, quicker damage control. Very important for survivability in my opinion, especially with the improved one, Andrew Cunningham. Superintendent, extra heal, extra DFA, but it's not as important. Concealment expert, so you get the 12.3 kilometer detection, and then fire prevention because it's a battleship and you tend to get HE spammed a lot, so you would like to run fire prevention so you don't get, just melted out really quickly. So Andrew Cunningham can be used on other ships. I think if you get 2 torpedo hits, you go faster. I think you get a higher top speed, but Thunder doesn't have torps, so you probably take that on a Daring or a Minotaur or Goliath or Plymouth. Not sure if Audacious gets that. I think they might be ship torpedoes. And then also for Thunder, which is really nice, if you get 2 kills in Thunder, you get an extra heal and an extra DFA. You get an extra consumable basically, but I mean the extra heal is quite important actually sometimes, so we take those. It's additional bonuses you can take, which you normally wouldn't have with any other captain, so greatly appreciated. So for my modules, I'm running main armaments mod 1, damage control systems mod 1, I'm running aiming systems mod 1, I'm running prop modification mod 1 for improved acceleration, as I do on every ship in the game, I guess, at this point. Concealment system mod 1 to get that 12.3 kilometer detection. And I'm also running main battery mod 3 for the 22.9 second reload on your Thunder. You don't need range mod, so there's no point in taking that. And the secondaries aren't good on the ship, so there's no point taking that either. So you just take a reload mod for 22.9 second reload. Alright, to end of the video, I want to tell you thank you very much for the support. We've reached 300 subscribers on YouTube, which is amazing. We've reached, I think, 1,920 followers on Twitch, and we've also gotten like 350 Discord members at this point. I really thank everyone for the support. I thank everyone who's been helping me in this endeavor, and I honestly think we have a good chance at getting CC at some point. Maybe not this year, but at least in the coming year, at least maybe January or February or whatever. I don't know exactly when. Maybe I just hope we can get it. Um, Again, I inspire you guys who haven't subscribed or joined the Discord or followed me on Twitch to please. It's free, and I would greatly appreciate just one of those three, if not all of those three. That would be amazing for me, man. And anyway, I thank everyone, and I hope you enjoyed this video on Thunder. I just wanted to show you why maybe the ship is overpowered compared to its competition, I guess, at tier 10, even compared to Conquer, which at launch was probably one of the strongest ships in the game. But I mean, Thunder has very much taken that spot, it seems, as one of the strongest ships in the game right now. And well, yeah, so I would recommend everyone to get this ship before it gets removed. And well, have fun farming damage or just playing the game as a consistent damage farming battleship, which can use both HE and AP. And that can basically live for the entire game almost, unless you're forced to do something. Well, thank you everyone for watching this video, and I'll see you in another video, maybe later this week or next week. But anyway, thank you everyone for the support. Big fan, by the way.